Here's the hard truth. Most people in their 20s are struggling with two things: a tight budget and a body that feels way less energized than it should. You want to build muscle, stay lean, feel confident, but let's be real. Grocery prices aren't exactly helping, right? And here's the scary part. If you keep relying on fast food and cheap snacks, you're not just burning through cash, you're burning through your health. But don't worry. Today, I'm revealing 5 high-protein foods that cost less than your Netflix subscription. Foods that will fuel your body, boost your energy, and keep your wallet intact. Stick with me till the end, because food number 5, almost nobody talks about it, and it could be your ultimate budget hack. Let's start with the classic: eggs. Eggs are nature's little protein bombs. For under 20 cents each, you're getting about 6 grams of high-quality protein. That means if you eat just 3 eggs, you've already packed in nearly the same protein as a scoop of whey. But here's where people get it wrong. They fear the yolk. The yolk is not your enemy, it's your friend. That's where you'll find the vitamins, healthy fats, and nutrients that keep your brain sharp and your body running like a machine. Think about it. Your favorite athletes, your favorite fitness models, they didn't build their bodies off $15 smoothie bowls. They built them with simple, powerful foods like this. And if you're thinking, but won't I get bored? Here's the thing. Eggs can transform. Scrambled, boiled, baked into muffins, even in fried rice. They adapt to your lifestyle. Now, speaking of adaptability, what if I told you there's a food that delivers more protein per penny than eggs? Let's crack open number 2. For about $1 a can, you get 25 grams of lean, clean protein. That's like eating an entire chicken breast without needing to cook or clean a single pan. Here's the kicker. It's portable. You could literally keep a can in your backpack, open it at the gym parking lot, and boom, instant protein hit. Now, some people get nervous about mercury. Here's the truth. If you're eating a couple cans a week, you're safe. The risk of missing your protein goals is far scarier than the risk of moderate tuna intake. And let's inject a little humor here. You may not win Best Breath of the Year after a tuna meal, but you will win Best Biceps at the pool party. But tuna is a sprinter, quick, powerful, and short-term. What about a marathon food? Something that keeps you full, fueled, and costs pennies. That's where number 3 comes in. Let's talk lentils. These tiny powerhouses give you about 18 grams of protein per cup cooked. And here's the magic. They also bring in fiber, iron, and complex carbs that keep your energy steady for hours. Now here's the emotional punch. Most young people crash at 3 p.m., surviving off coffee or energy drinks. That's not a lifestyle, that's survival. But lentils, they prevent that crash. They keep you. And the price? About $1 for a whole bag that can make several meals. That's like buying one overpriced energy drink versus feeding yourself for days. Here's the funny part. Lentils might not look Instagram-worthy, but trust me, your body doesn't care about likes. Your body cares about fuel. And speaking of fuel, the next food is something that's been fueling bodybuilders and athletes for decades. You've probably heard of it, but maybe you've overlooked just how powerful it really is. Ah yes, the childhood favorite, peanut butter. 2 tablespoons give you 8 grams of protein, plus healthy fats that keep you full and satisfied. And let's be real, who doesn't love peanut butter? Spread it on toast, toss it into a smoothie, or just eat it straight from the spoon. Don't pretend you haven't. But here's the real benefit. Peanut butter is comfort food disguised as health food. It satisfies cravings that might otherwise push you toward chips or candy. In other words, it's a weapon against late-night snacking disasters. Now, quick tip. Avoid the sugar-loaded brands. Stick to natural peanut butter with just peanuts and maybe a little salt. That way, you're not sneaking in empty calories. But what if I told you there's a protein source that's even cheaper, even more versatile, and can transform your meals in ways peanut butter can't? That's the final food on our list, and it's a total game changer. Here it is, the ultimate budget protein hack: oats combined with milk. Oats alone give you around 10 grams of protein per cup. And when you mix them with milk, you're looking at a complete, muscle-building powerhouse meal for under $1. Here's why this matters. Most people think protein only comes from meat, but oats and milk together give you protein, carbs, and micronutrients in perfect balance. It's breakfast, it's post-workout fuel, it's midnight snack, all in one. And let me plant a little urgency here. If you're skipping breakfast, you're literally sabotaging your energy and focus for the entire day. But starting with a protein-packed bowl of oats, that sets the tone for productivity, confidence, and growth. Now, imagine this: eggs for breakfast, tuna for lunch, lentils for dinner, peanut butter for snacks, oats for fuel. You've just built a high-protein diet for the cost of a few lattes. So, here's the big takeaway. You don't need to be rich to be strong. You don't need expensive powders or luxury health foods. What you need is commitment and the right choices. The fear of being stuck with low energy, a weak body, and empty pockets, that ends today. Because now you have the blueprint. Eggs, tuna, lentils, peanut butter, oats with milk. Simple, but here's the real challenge. Knowledge means nothing without action. So tomorrow, when you're at the store, ask yourself, am I buying excuses or am I buying progress? And if you're ready to keep leveling up your health and lifestyle, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because your health is in your hands. Now, go claim it.